Hello everyone and welcome to Comment Below Advent Calendar, a podcast where every day in December we will rummage through a different topic of Christmas. We delve into the mess that is our social media, finding the seasonal stories you may or may not be talking about. You can listen to us every day on your favourite podcast app, but we're also on YouTube if you search Comment Below Podcast and follow our adventure through this year's Christian caper on video. Merry Christmas, Ben.
Thank you, Alex. Ho, ho, ho to you too.
Who told you?
So we are on day 12 of our Christmas Advent calendar. So are you ready to see what today's topic will bring?
It's sponsored by CBeebies, of course. Not sponsored by CBeebies.
If you're watching on video, you can see the official Advent calendar right now.
Do you put a link on our audio so people can click on it to get to the video, just out of interest?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, there may be a link. You never know.
So day 12 says ho, ho, ho. But it also, that means we're halfway, it also means that we are doing an AI-generated Hallmark movie.
Well, I never. Before we start, though, don't forget to follow us, like, subscribe, and ring the bell to never miss an episode. You can also get in touch with us on Twitter /X at commentbelowpod, on Instagram at commentbelow_pod, or email us commentbelowpod@gmail.com. We've been receiving some emails, actually, Christmas cards,
Yes.
strangely enough. So thank you to everyone who's been sending us their emails and wishing us a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all, too.
Right, so Christmas Hallmark films. We've discussed them before in our previous Vlogmas when we talked about Christmas films.
They're a work of genius. They deserve their own category in the Oscar ceremony.
They do. Some may say they're a bit generic.
Who are these people?
So we put the genericness to the test and ran a few things through Chat-GPT to make a short film for us in the style of a Hallmark Christmas film.
Do you know, some people are going to get in touch and say, ChatGPT, what are you, 2022? Now everyone's using that new Google one, aren't they?
Or maybe we should have used that.
Yeah, I think we might.
Because the people who were like, this is going to take away script writers, let this be a...
safe.
Yes, listen to you. We've done it, so we haven't really read what the thing is because we wanted to do it as we do the script. But we've put like prompts in and we've just fine-tuned a few things just so it gave us a bit more because it was very sparse to begin with. So I don't really know what the plot is. I don't know what anything is, but we said we wanted it to be like a Christmassy film set in a snowy village.
Yeah.
Love interests.
Yes. Has to be a love interest. There has to be something to put a fork in the road somewhere, yeah.
And a twist at the end that we don't see coming.
And we said that it has to be someone who's gone from a big city to a small town.
Yeah.
Because that tends to happen quite often. And we've also thrown in a few silly things like a cat. They can telepathically talk.
Well, some of the Hallmark films do have a bit of a weird supernatural vibe to it.
That's true. I mean, I'd like to say that if the Hallmark company are interested in our script, we are more than happy to take...
Well, we didn't write it, so...
We gave it ideas. And I'm now saying it right now on video that we have copywritten this whole story.
Yes, well, do you want to know what the title of the film before we begin?
Of course I do.
It's called... Talk about generic. It's called Snowflakes and Surprises.
GB News is going to love this one.
We should have done a GB News one, shouldn't we? Maybe next time. We'll see how it goes.
Maybe next year.
So we're going to go through the scripts now then. We've got Alex, Ben, Susan the mayor, Charlie the cat.
Yes.
We have the big boss from the city, Mr. Harrington.
Mr. Harrington, yeah.
And we've also got a character called Mr. Grizzly.
Oh. Who do you want to play? Because we've already sorted out that I'm going to play Ben, because we're going to play each other. So I'm going to play Ben and and Sue.
These characters aren't based off of us, they just have our names.
No, nor is Sue based on anyone in particular. No. And you're going to play Alex and Charlie.
Right.
Who's going to play Mr. Harrington and who's going to play Mr. Grizzly?
It's entirely up to you.
Well, we need to choose because the first line is Mr. Harrington's line. On the phone, no less.
Well, who's playing Alex? Me. So you're going to be Mr. Harrington and I'll be Mr. Grizzly.
I feel like Mr. Grizzly's going to interact with you a lot as well, but it's fine. Doesn't matter.
Who knows?
We'll work it out. I want a grizzly voice. Okay, right. So should we get started?
Are we ready?
Scene 1. Alex's apartment. Night.
In the big city.
In the big city. Alex, a mid-30s city dweller, receives a call from his imposing boss, Mr. Harrington. Mr. Harrington on the phone. This deal is crucial, Alex. We need that factory.
Ooh.
Alex is feeling pressured, reluctantly agrees to travel to a snowy village so close to the deal. Charlie, his chatty cat friend and only friend, watches curiously. Scene 2, snowy village day. Alex arrives in the village, greeted by the winter wonderland. He meets Ben, for God's sake, a charismatic local in his late 20s, who offers to show him around. Welcome to our little town. I'm Ben. As they tour the village, Alex notices suspicious activities by the Bears Corporation. Ben, noticing Alex's concern. Something wrong?
Alex, whispering. We've met each other very quickly. This film has just gone straight into, hasn't it? We've met each other straight away. Right, Alex, whispering. I need to find out what the Bears are really up to.
Scene 3, village cafe day. Ben introduces Alex to the village, but Susan, the stern and mistrustful mayor, is hostile towards him.
Ooh.
Am I Sue, aren't I? Susan, dismissive. We don't need any outsiders meddling with our affairs. Ben expects that Susan has been through a lot, and the village is like family to her. Ben, noticing Alex's concern. Susan's been through a lot. The village is like family to her.
Sorry. Can we just pause just for 1 second?
Pause.
I've got one line to end the scene, then we'll pause. Alex nods in agreement. I'll find a way to make this right.
Right.
He's very noble, Alex, isn't he? Right.
Yes, he is.
The problem with Chat-GPT scripting, okay,
There's
a description here which says, Ben explains that Susan has been through a lot and the village is like family to her. Then the dialogue after that is, Susan's been through a lot. The village is like family to her.
To be fair, though, how many television scripts or films to TV scripts have you read? This could just be everyday occurrence.
It could be.
We just don't know.
But, Alex is very noble. He needs to stop the Bear Corporation.
Yeah.
He's going to do it. And he wants to make a way to make this right for Susan, the mayor.
Charlie hasn't been in it a lot, has he?
He was at the beginning, wasn't he?
No, at the beginning, it was just, there was a byline that said, Charlie, his chatty cat and only friend, watches curiously.
So there's lots more left to go. Right, okay.
Scene 4, Alex's decision. Alex and Ben undercover the Bears' malicious plans. The Bears, led by the ruthless Mr. Grizzly, aim to exploit the village's resources, harming the environment and endangering the community for their profit. Ben, angry. We can't let this happen. Charlie, the talking cat, listens intently as Alex faces a moral dilemma. Loyalty to his company or newfound friendship with the villagers. Oh dear.
Alex, who's determined. Look, I'm saying, Alex is very one-dimensional.
Shut up. It's true to life.
I won't let them destroy this town.
He's made his decision up. He's made his decision. Scene 5, Susan's past. As Alex struggles to gain Susan's trust, he learns more about her past. Susan lost her Susan lost her husband to a factory accident years ago, and since then she's been protective of the village.
Is this the same factory the Bears are trying to overtake? Or did her husband work for the Bears in the factory?
I think she worked in another factory, but now the Bears are trying to build a bigger factory in the village.
She doesn't trust it.
It's like Walmart, isn't it? It's a story of our times.
A little bit. Alex says softly, I have no idea, Susan. Oh, sorry. I slipped off a line one of your lines.
Failed.
Alex says softly, I had no idea, Susan. I'm sorry.
Susan, bitter. You see, folks only care about money. We've had our share of outsiders causing harm. Oh dear. Alex realises the depth of Susan's pain and becomes more determined to help the village. As Act 1 concludes, Alex, Ben and Charlie face a formidable challenge in stopping the Bears while also winning over the untrusting Susan. So then they go to commercial break. Cut to commercial. A lot's happened.
Sponsored by... Comment below.
Yes. Act 2, uncovering the plot. Scene 1. Village Square day. The third trio discovers the Bears' plan, leading to a tense confrontation.
Alex, serious. We need to... Alex's character needs a lot of development. We need to expose the plan to the village. Don't know what the plan is.
Can we just say...
we're going to expose it.
Can I also just say that we said to Chat-GPT we wanted it to be a commentary on, like, immigration. And it feels like that actually is taking the side of GP News, that immigration is not a good thing. Anyway.
We also kept saying, can you add more dialogue? And this is all it gave us. So there was less dialogue this at one point.
You have to use your imagination. Use your imagination, everyone listening or watching. If you're watching, then it's hard to because you just see two hairy idiots reading out a script. Scene 2, confrontation with Susan. Armed with evidence, Alex approaches Susan to share their discoveries. Susan dismissive. Why should I believe you? Charlie the cat intervenes with an idea to win Susan over.
Who's voicing Charlie? Me?
Mm-hmm.
Charlie whispering to Alex because Charlie can only talk to Alex inside his head.
Just so you know, background.
Meow.
There's no meow on the script, so I just like to add. Bad living now.
We need to make her see the good in us.
You sound like, what's that character in Doctor Who?
Meep.
Meep. You sound like Meep.
Good.
Scene 3, Charlie's plan. Charlie suggests a plan to bring joy to Susan's life.
Good luck. Charlie smiling. We'll make her happy, and then she'll believe in us.
What is this plan? I don't see a plan developing.
None of the plan or the evidence exists. It just happens.
Scene 4, spreading joy. The trio organises surprise acts of kindness throughout the village. 1. This is the plan. 1. Decorating Susan's house. Alex, Ben and Charlie decorate Susan's house with festive lights and ornaments.
This will be a montage, music montage of us putting the tree up, tinsel up, baking some like mince pies,
running up and down stairs.
Yeah, falling in love maybe.
There'll be scenes when you and I are kind of like, Ben and Alex, sorry, it's not based on truth. You and I are kind of like putting on Bulbul on the tree and then we kind of have a quick
look. On the
look.
Same one.
Yeah, we touch fingers and they'll be like, oh.
Or there'll be flour on the end of my nose or something.
While we're baking mince pies, that's right.
Right. So we've decorated the house.
You
Alex
said your line
to Susan. We thought a little holiday spirit might brighten up your day. Bit of character development there for Alex. I like to see that.
I like that we're actually inputting more from Chat. So we are writing this script. Chat-GPT are just giving the bones. We're putting the meat on. Scene 5, Susan's change of heart. Susan begins to open up to Alex, Ben and... We're not the trio anymore. Alex, Ben and Charlie. Oh, Susan smiling. Maybe there's more to you than I thought.
London, though. She's cockney.
I don't know if she's made up. Scene 6, rallying the town. United, they gather the villagers to expose the bear's plan.
Alex says earnestly, right, we can't let them destroy what we all cherish.
Alex has literally been here a day.
Taking over. I think he's taking over.
He might be. Maybe he wants the factory for himself and it's actually a double-cross plan. Maybe that's a twist at the end. I've called it. Scene 7, confrontation with Mr. Harrington, the bear. In a tense confrontation, Alex confronts Mr. Harrington about the bear's true intentions. Get ready for an acting masterclass. Ben is going to act with himself. Go for it.
Alex, firm. This is not the kind of deal that I signed up for.
Mr. Harrington, realising the severity of the situation, hesitates.
Mr. Harrington, sincere. I had no idea it would come to this. We'll evaluate our plan.
That's a 180 right there. Ben, Alex and Susan cautiously accept their tentative victory. Scene 8, bonding in the village. As the village celebrates, Susan, now warmed by the newfound unity, approaches Alex. Oh, here's another masterclass. Here we go. Alex, sincere. I misjudged you, Alex. Thanks for bringing us all together.
Alex, smiling. No problem, Susan. We're in this. Together.
We're all in this together.
Yep, another montage.
The village...
This will be a montage.
I'd like to mention that I did actually say to Ben I wanted this to be a musical, but I had this destroyed. I did tell him I was going to tell that. Say
As the snow falls in the village, we will unite together
with the bears. It needs to be like the Muppet Christmas Carol. Anyway, the village unites against the bears, and as Act 2 concludes, Alex, Ben and Susan share a newfound connection forged through kindness and understanding.
That's what we expect, right? Final Act 3.
Go to commercial, sell some tat. Act 3, embracing unity. Scene 1, Village Square Day. The village unites against the bears, and Alex, Ben and Susan, now a cohesive team, lead the charge.
Where's Charlie gone?
He's dead.
Alex, energetic. Together, we can save our home. Alex has moved in, apparently.
Apparently, this is where I live.
Think he's taking over the village. Is that going to be the twist at the end?
That's what I said to you. He's going to end up buying the... He's trying to get a factory at a low price. Villagers, inspired by the trio's efforts, join the protest against the bears. Scene 2, confrontation with the bears. The villagers confront the Bears Corporation, presenting evidence and demanding an end to their destructive plans.
This is you, Mr. Grizzly.
No, I'm Mr. Harrington. No, you're both Mr. Grizzly. No, I'm
you're
Mr. Harrington.
Grizzly. I'm Mr. Harrington.
Oh, you did Mr. Grizzly just now.
No, I didn't.
Mr. Grizzly, defiantly.
Oh.
Yeah. You can't. No, I'm Mr. Harrington. Because you said you talked to Miss Harrington as Alex. You're Mr. Grizzly.
No, I was Mr. Harrington.
No,
because I was
because I did the first
sincere. I
line.
said I had no idea. Oh, yeah, you did. So I took your line earlier.
That's fine. But
Gave him a better thing.
it was much
Okay. Mr. Grizzly, defiant.
better.
You can't stop progress.
In a surprising turn, Mr. Harrington arrives and intervenes. Mr. Harrington, resolute. Enough. We won't proceed with a fact. Mr. Grizzly. I'm trying to sound like someone.
He was an old man when I did him.
We won't proceed with the factory. We've reconsidered our plans. The villagers, including Alex, Ben, and Susan, imagine if they weren't, are astonished. Scene 3, celebration in the village.
Another montage.
The village celebrate their hard-fought victory with a newfound sense of unity, community spirit. Ben, grateful. Thanks, everyone. We've shown that together we are stronger. Charlie, the talking cat, looks on with pride.
Charlie whispering to Alex in his head. Looks like we've made a difference.
Oh, that's lovely. Scene 4, closing conversations. As the celebrations wind down, Alex, Ben and Susan reflect on the events. There's not much love going on, is there? Alex. Oh, sorry. This is you.
Alex to Susan. I'm glad we could help.
Susan smiling. You've proven yourself, Alex, and I misjudged you. That's so sweet. Scene 5, Ben's proposal. Amid the festivity, Ben's approached Alex with a proposal. Ben smiling nervously. Would you consider staying? We could use someone like you around here.
Alex, considering, I think he's rubbing his chin. I'll think about it.
Ooh, scene 6, the twist. As the village rejoices, a surprise twist unfolds. Mr. Harrington approaches Alex with an unexpected revelation. Mr. Harrington, apologetic. I must confess, Alex, the change of heart was genuine, but there's one thing I didn't mention. The Bears Corporation is shutting down and I'm retiring. The factory was our last project. There's a little asterisk.
No one knows.
There's no reason for it. Alex, stunned, realises the true reason behind the sudden change.
Alex, astonished. You were shutting down?
Mr. Harrington nods. This village, your friends here, made me see the big picture. It's time to leave a positive legacy. Be careful there, mate. As the reality sinks in, Alex contemplates the new opportunities that lie ahead. Scene 7, the closing montage, and the final scenes showcase the village thriving, with Alex becoming an integral part of the community. Susan has a newfound sense of happiness, and Ben and Alex continue to work together to enhance the village.
Ooh.
Scene 8, the epilogue.
After the credits.
The film concludes with a heartwarming scene in the village under a starlit sky. As the camera pans out, Alex, Ben, Susan and Charlie stand together, symbolising the enduring power of unity and the unexpected twists life can bring. Fade out as the village embraces a bright, hopeful future, with the drama giving way to a sense of redemption and a fresh start.
Wow, there you go. The fin, not the end, fin. Well, there you go.
One day. What a lovely story.
Did you enjoy that?
No, I did actually. Not much plot, but I enjoyed it.
No, but here we are, 20 minutes later.
There
There you go, everyone. That was the Hallmark special, Snowflakes and Secrets.
As I say, if Hallmark wants to get in touch with us, please feel free. We'll take any offer.
Snowflakes and surprises, sorry.
There was no snowflakes and no surprises.
No, there was meant to be snowflakes. Ben was meant to sell snowflakes in jars on a market village, but
Never happened.
no. But he found love, we think. Not sure.
In a hopeless place,
Mhm.
but then it became hope for him, thanks to Mr. Harrington.
Well, there you go then, everyone. So if you enjoyed that,
Must be a good story because I'm remembering their names.
let us know. Who was your favourite character? Was it Mr. Grizzly, Mr. Harrington, Susan, Ben, Alex, or Charlie the Talking Cat? Let us know in the comments below. And if you've ever made your own Hallmark Christmas film,
Share it with us.
Chat-GPT, let us know.
At comment below pod on X, Instagram comment below _pod, email commentbelowpod@gmail.com. As I say, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to never miss an episode. You can also don't forget to follow if you're listening to us on your favourite podcast apps, and give us 5 stars and tell us in 5 words or less why you like Hallmark movies.
Lovely. So we'll see you again tomorrow for another Advent surprise. Goodbye.
Joyeux Noël!